Sawadika, hello everyone, Thai Gift.
And Foreigner Joe. So what is going on today? We promised you guys that we were going to share with you our monthly expenses or monthly budget, whatever you want to call it. And that's what we're going to do today. We're also, in addition to that, we are going to give 2 samples of a budget. One for a single person that lives our lifestyle and one for a single person that's basically on a budget. In other words, that's all they could basically afford. Still living a good lifestyle here in Thailand and paradise, still eating pretty good food, but mainly Thai food. In saying all of this, no matter what budget you are on when you come to Thailand or what your expenses are going to be for the month or what you think your expenses are going to be for the month, you still need to meet the requirements to retire in Thailand or be on a marriage visa or even an elite visa, but an elite visa could be very expensive. You'd have to pay like 900,000 baht, I think like for 5 years. So in my opinion, the best visa to be on is if you're retired as a retirement visa, or if you're married, you could be on a marriage visa. It takes a little bit more paperwork to do that. So I stay on a retirement visa. Requirement for a retirement visa is 800,000 baht in the Thai bank account in your name, or you could have both. You could have, say, 400,000 baht in the Thai bank account in your name, and you can bring in the remaining 400,000 baht. But the first year, you won't be able to do that anyway because you have to show a complete year of proof of transferring money into Thailand. Like I said, 65,000 baht a month or more, or the 400,000 baht or more. That means you would still have to have the 400,000 baht in a bank account. So there's a few ways to do this. A lot of folks come here for the first year, and what they'll do is they'll put that 800,000 baht in the Thai bank account, get their retirement visa, start bringing in right away, start bringing in 65,000 baht or more a month, and then the following year they can spend that 800,000 and they can use the requirement for 65,000 baht or more a month coming into Thailand. The same thing would go for the marriage visa, except the marriage visa, it's 400,000 baht in a Thai bank account, or bringing in, I believe it's 40,000 baht a month. But you can check that out. I'll put a link to the financial requirements for all visa types and all visa types period. I'll share a link in the description and pinned comment so you could read into that. I'm only going based on the information I have now. Doesn't mean it's exactly accurate. You need to do your own research. You need to go to the official websites and check this out. But you can also get a company. A lot of folks get a company, even if they meet all the requirements. They hire a agency to help them with the process of getting a visa for the first time. It just makes their life easier, and then as they learn the system, they can do it on their own. So with that being said, I'm going to go over to the penny exactly what we paid, or spent rather, in the month of August, last month in 2025. I have to look at my notes, so I'm looking at the iPad here to share that with you. Now, we live a pretty good lifestyle that we eat whatever we want, we spend whatever we want, but this expenses for last month does not include travel. If we were to include travel here in Thailand, we would probably add, what, $500 to that?
Yeah.
About $500, depending on how many nights we spend on the road in a hotel, etc. But if we were traveling outside of Thailand, of course that expense goes up because you have your flights, your airline tickets you have to buy. Depending on what country you visit here in Southeast Asia, you go to Philippines, you go to Vietnam, Malaysia, it's pretty reasonable. You go to a place like Hong Kong or Japan or Singapore, it's going to be much more expensive, of course. And if you go to Europe like we plan on doing again, we've already went to Europe last year for 6 weeks, 6 countries,
Yes.
6 weeks. If you plan on going to Europe, then that expense, that really goes up, or to the US. So that being said, let me share this. You can modify this to your needs, your desires, but this is just basically a starting point for you to see. If you've been following us on our journey on YouTube, you know our lifestyle. So for the two of us, Gift and I. Now, also before I start, it must be said, we own our own house. We own our own vehicles. We own our own motorcycle, motorbike, scooter, whatever. We own all of that outright. However, we do rent the apartment next to us for friends, mainly for family and close friends when they come and visit us. And it's really reasonable. You don't find prices like that all over Thailand. And we also renovated that place. So I'm going to use the rent over there, what we pay, but that's not the same rent you would pay if you live in our lifestyle, because obviously we have the pool, we have a gym, we have 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom, including the bathroom outside would be 4-bathroom. We have a nice, beautiful house, Western style, so you would be paying a lot more. Okay, now I'm going to get into the expenses. You got anything to add to that? Did I miss anything, Gift?
No.
No? So, okay, so for the month of August, our rent, which means next door, was 5,000 baht. Our water bill for both homes was 345 baht. About 300 of that was here, about 45 baht was next door because really no one stays there that much. Our electricity was 4,590 baht. Now our electricity is a little higher because we do have the pool. We run a pool, pump 8 hours a day. If someone didn't have a pool, it would be a little bit cheaper. But like I said, we're talking about living our lifestyle, unless you live in a condo or something that has all of the amenities. About 300 baht, 400 baht was next door, I believe.
Yes.
Because we did have some folks staying with us, staying over there rather.
Yeah,
we also have a pool lady, which is 2,500 baht a month. Gift's phone is 715 baht a month. My phone is 555 baht a month. We also have Netflix, which is 419 baht a month. I also have a Firestick. It's ARCstream I use, and that's about, I'm going to lower that service because I got the multi and something else. Anyway, video on demand or something. Right now I'm paying $32 a month, or roughly 1,034 baht a month. Our internet, we have internet here and over at the apartment. So again, I said I'm sharing all monthly expenses. So our internet for both places was 1,280 baht. Gift's health insurance is 2,400 baht a month. And now that is not for outpatient, that's for inpatient only. And I think, what do you have, 1 million baht coverage?
Yeah, 100.
About 1 million baht coverage. My health insurance is a little bit more expensive. I have Federal Blue Cross, Blue Shield. My premium for that out of pocket is 7,925 baht. Now, I can now add Gift to my health insurance if I wanted to. But in doing that, I was the federal employee, so my premium's cheaper than adding a person. It would be me plus one, and that would increase. Gift's health insurance would be her share of that on a Federal Blue Cross Blue Shield, which would be almost 12,000 baht. That's crazy. So what we plan on doing is, right now, like I said, she pays 2,400 baht. We may up her policy to cover for 1 million, 2 more million baht. For the hospital, it's still not going to be 11, 12,000 baht. So that's one reason we're not going to put her on a federal plan, even though the federal plan is really good because it covers all pre-existing conditions, but she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any high blood pressure or anything. She had the hysterectomy, that was it, and that's a once in a lifetime thing. So car insurance for the SUV, 1,333 baht a month. Motorcycle insurance, 416 baht a month. Gas for the motorcycle, about 300 baht a month, and for the SUV diesel is 3,130 baht a month. Gift's Cosmetics was 1,848 baht for last month. Coffee, we drink coffee out every morning. We don't drink the expensive Starbucks unless we go to Hua Hin, so its average is about 55 baht a cup. Excuse me, we spent on coffee this month, or last month, 3,095 baht. Groceries, we eat again what we want. Our food consists of salmon, chicken, fish, beef patties, and Thai food, but mainly peanut butter, blueberries, Greek yogurt, items like that, which are a little bit more expensive. So our grocery budget was 17,771 baht a month. Now we also eat out. We eat out minimum 30 times a month, usually lunchtime, and 4 times a week we eat Milano's Home and Garden breakfast. So about 30 times, sometimes more than that, but we get invited. Quite often folks come and visit us and invite us to lunch or dinner, and then of course they want to pay for that, so we don't really pay for that. We would, but they don't want. So say about 30 times a month, and that's about 10,640 baht. Now, this is really expensive for last month. This is not the norm. For us, it could be maybe 2,000 baht. We don't have a mall here, so we don't go shopping at the mall, but we do shop Lazada. And last month we got, I got a little fly here or something. We had bought a motorcycle battery charger. We bought 4 pairs of gloves. Two of those were motorcycle gloves. 2 was for the gym. We bought a bear cooler, Dermis or whatever you call for me, which was almost $30.
For the cool beer.
And a number of other things. We bought quite a bit on Lazada last month, and we're happy that we did this budget because we're like, hey, we got to watch what we're doing. You also order some of your some snacks.
Some snacks. Yes.
And some what is it when you make chicken masaman? You order that.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so all of that included is 9,146 baht. Yes, I know it's high, and it is high. Massages, we usually get 1 leg massage each a week. And this month we only got 3. They're 150 baht each. And so that's 300 baht. And we give the lady 100 baht tip each.
Yes.
So it comes to 500 baht. So if we did 4, it would have been 2,000 baht. But we only did 3. So last month was 1,500 baht. Also, we have miscellaneous expenses, which would include the visa, the multi-entry permit, birthdays for folks, and things like that. And then we have 2,000 baht we spend on vitamins and creatine and my blood pressure medicine. Well, 2,500 baht. And like I said, that covers, we get a lot of vitamins and things like that just for our nutritional needs. So yeah. And all of that together, we spent last month 81,012 baht, or $2,511.71. Like I said, travel is different. If you add travel in there, you're going to have to add a little bit more money. And also when we travel outside the country, I don't need it because I'm covered worldwide, but we get gift travel insurance. Like if we go to Europe something, we get travel insurance because her insurance now only covers her past the 90 days, right?
Yes.
If she's out of country past 90 days, we all know 90 days is the limit in Europe. So chances of her being out of country more than 90 days would be very rare, if at all. It may happen one time, we don't know. Okay, so now we will go into, what time is the gift? 2 o'clock, okay.
2 o'clock.
I'm going to the gym at 2:30, so I'm trying to get this video done. I gotta meet Poe, so I gotta leave at 2:30, but we have time. Okay, so now let's talk about a single person that would live a lifestyle similar to ours. Price includes a nice condo with all of the amenities, so you could basically reduce some of the costs, like they won't have a pool maintenance or anything like that. So I'm adding for a single person, living our lifestyle, decent lifestyle, 20,000 baht a month for rent, 150 baht for water, electricity, 2,000 baht a month. Could be more if they want their all of their ACs on 24 hours a day. But I'm going with, 2,000 baht a month for them. Health insurance, like I said, they want a decent health insurance, and most folks that come over here are single people. They're already in that retirement age or getting there. So I'm going to say for a decent health insurance with a pretty good coverage, probably again just inpatient, would be around 6,000 baht a month. You can go online and Google health insurance. For expats, there's a number of companies out there, and they will be more than happy to give you quotes depending on your lifestyle, if you drink, if you smoke, and any pre-existing conditions. That's how they'll factor in what your monthly cost would be. Netflix, 419 baht. A Firestick, I did the same system I have, 1,034 baht. Internet, 640 baht. Phone, 600 baht. I'm assuming they will have a car since they live a lifestyle like us, 1,333 baht. Motorcycle like us, 416 baht. Gas, 300 baht. Coffee, diesel, right at the same, 3,130 baht. Coffee, 1,500 baht, so we cut that in half. Groceries, 8,500 baht. Eating out, 5,400 baht. Entertainment, because they're single, of course, they'll probably want to go have a few beers, whatever. I factored in 6,000 baht for that. Lazada, 2,000 baht a month. Miscellaneous expenses, 1,500 baht. And meds, vitamins, whatever, 1,000 baht a month. So for a single person living a lifestyle like us, again, traveling would be a different expense. If they were on their own, say in Thailand, $400, depending on the number of days, but it could go up, down, whatever. So total for a single person, I came up with 59,442 baht, or $1,842.95. And I'll put on in here what that is in Canadian dollars, Australian dollars, the British pound, and euro. So I'll just try to make it easy for you guys. I'll put all of that in the subtitle. You'll see that. Okay, now let's go to a single person living basically on a budget. Again, a pretty good, decent life living here in Thailand. You have the beautiful weather if you can handle it. Beautiful surroundings, depending on where they live. They live in a city or they live where we live in Pachop Kurikon by the beach and the mountains. But still a decent lifestyle, but a little bit different. You're not going out there dating. You're not going out there to the nightlife. You're not drinking. You're going out drinking every night. You could probably go out and have a few beers, a few cups of coffee, whatever. But this is for someone really on a budget. Again, even being on a budget, you still need to meet the financial requirement to come and retire in Thailand or be on a marriage visa, or again, I'll share the other visas with you and you can look it up what you need, what fits your needs if you plan on coming to Thailand. Again, for someone on a budget, just surviving basically. Rent will be 10,000 baht a month. Water bill, 150 baht a month. Electricity, 2,000 baht a month. Health insurance, again, it's the low end. Maybe a plan like Gift has. I'm assuming it's about 2,400 baht a month. Internet, 640 baht. Visa renewal, 200 baht. I just do that, break it down by monthly. Of course, you do that once a year. Phone, 600 baht. Netflix, 419 baht. Scooter insurance, I'm assuming they'll get a scooter, 200 baht. Gas for the scooter, because that's all they'll be using, 400 baht a month. Coffee, again, just a few times a month, maybe 6-7 times a month, 300 baht. Groceries, 4,000 baht. That may get them a meal where they can make a Western meal once or twice a month. And mainly they'll be eating out. This is a budget for eating out and mainly just Thai food, which would be 7,000 baht a month for just Thai food. And miscellaneous, 500 baht. And again, meds if they have high blood pressure or whatever, want to take a vitamin or whatever, 1,000 baht a month. So total for someone just being on that type of a budget would be 29,809 baht, or $924.20. So I think that covers it all. Again, I gave you a real budget and then I gave you a sample budget on what I assume. Everyone, you can adjust this the way you think it's going to fit your needs. I mean, you come to Thailand, rent may be 12,000 baht, rent may be 8,000 baht. You could lower that. You may want to go out and drink a few more beers. You could increase that or whatever. You could play with that budget, but this is a good starting point for anyone considering coming to Thailand, in my opinion. Also, what I'm going to do is, now I have a few links I'm going to share with you guys. One is cost of living. This is just updated cost of living in Thailand, and it covers everything from the cost of a brand new car to jeans to taxi fares to anything you can think of is in this link. I will put a link for cost of living in Thailand in the description and pinned comment. Like I said before, there's many other types of visas besides a marriage visa and a retirement visa. Some folks may want to go out and get that elite visa. I don't know why anyone would do that when you could be on a retirement visa. The 800 baht, 1,000 baht you put in a bank account is yours. You keep it, but you get that elite visa. You just gave that money away. And really, even if you hired an agent to help you once a year, it's not going to come to 900,000 baht, in my opinion. It may be a little bit more difficult to circumvent the system. I don't know. I have no experience with that. It's not something we do. I've always been on the up and up when it comes to my visa. When I was lucky when I first came to Thailand, you were able to go to the embassy at the time, and I was able to get a financial affidavit showing that I brought in 65,000 baht a month or more, and that's what my pension was. Well, they no longer have that financial affidavit. That's why you have to come here. That's why it's a little bit more challenging, because you have to come to Thailand. You have to invest that 800,000 baht in a Thai bank account. Like I said, if you do it the way I was mentioning, you can invest the 800,000, but after the first year, as long as you're bringing in the required money every month, you could take that 800,000 baht and maybe spend that money on the new car you wanted to buy, or a new motorcycle, or maybe a condo you were looking at or something. You may have to just come to Thailand for the first year and rent if that money was going to be used for something else, like I said. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's informative to you if you do plan on coming and living in Thailand. There are many other countries you can go retire in, but all countries have some type of a requirement to live in that country. It's not just unique to Thailand. So again, up to you. We will do another video in addition to this. The video will be about what I believe the startup cost would be to get to Thailand, to start the process before even going into the visa situation, such as your airline tickets. How much money do you need to start up for your visa and things of that nature, and finding that first apartment and buying the essential items. We will be doing a video on that very soon because we have experience in that. We also have friends that had experience in that, so we could talk about that. Well, anyway, I got to head to the gym. So again, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, it's free, so why not? So please consider doing so. You don't have to. We're just happy that you watch. We'll see you again. Gift is going to do her Thai girl gift dance, and I am out of here.
One more thing. Life is short. Make everything you happy. ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you so much for watching our video นะคะ Love you all นะคะ รักทุกคนเลยนะคะ บ๊ายบายนะคะ สวัสดีนะคะ